Hey, beautiful Saturday here in Southeast Missouri out at the farm, and today we're going to do some wood duck boxes. Alright, so quick overview of these nesting boxes. If you follow me on social media, you've probably seen a video or two or 20 over the last few weeks of me screwing around with these boxes. Preferably you make them out of cedar. It's going to last a lot longer, but these are out of pine, perfectly acceptable, but because of that we have to treat them, and in order to stay non-toxic we use a boiled linseed oil, and it took 6 coats to get these where we need them to be. But you know, these are constructed just right to spec. The holes, the drainage, if you look up underneath here, there's even scallops for them to put their little ducky feet in to be able to get in and out. So all we've got to do is drill some holes and mount them, and that's what we're going to go do. The law of probability. You get enough tires together in one place, you're probably going to have a flat every now and then. Perfect. So this is one of my favorite places to have a sit. I've got a 2-man ladder stand that's been here for a while, but this is where 2 creeks come together on the farm to form Mill Creek. Historically, there was an old mill downstream, but a little bit of a waterfall, and it's just quiet, man. It's peaceful, and I've always thought this would be a good spot for these ducks, or one of these boxes rather. So one thing you got to keep in mind, you have to be careful not to place too many boxes too close to one another. If they can see one box from another box, they have a tendency to lay multiple clutches of eggs on top of one nest, and that can overwhelm mama, and you won't have such a good success rate. Something else to take into consideration, if you're not going to mount over a static body of water like a pond or a lake, you know, here on the creek we've got a tendency for flash flooding. I mean, this water can go plumb up over my head. So you need to put the boxes in a spot where, you know, high water's not going to potentially run them over. So I know kind of what the water tends to do here, and I'm going to place it where there's a tree or some other kind of obstruction to block any debris that might be coming down the creek during high water and might knock my little box over. All right, we've got a good firm mount. I've got a little piece of PVC here just to kind of help, you know, any critters that would want to climb up on it. It makes it a little more difficult. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that our box is clear and clean, and then we're going to put some little bedding material in the bottom of it. Now you're going to want to come back every year prior to the nesting season, you know, in the early spring, and you're going to want to make sure that other critters haven't built a nest in here in the meantime. You want to clean all this out and be sure to put fresh bedding material back every year to ensure your best success rate. here at Uncle Chance's little hidey hole. He's got a ladder stand right over there. I've spent many an afternoon in it watching these wood ducks swim up and down the creek and putting on a show. They're a lot of fun and they're very pretty. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? These threads never end. God, did you see Tiger King? If that dude can have a music video, maybe I can have a music video. There's a lot of discussion on how high to mount your boxes. A lot of it has to do with predation of the boxes, nesting predation. I trap pretty heavily, you know, here around the farm. It's right in my backyard, so I like to mount mine a little bit lower to the ground, especially right here around the creeks, mainly because my kids, they help me a lot. And I like for them and of course their little buddies to be able to interact a little bit more with the nests. Thanks for tuning in. To show our appreciation, we got a little prize package that we're going to be giving away. Got some Thorn broadheads, a couple gallons of GYT 90, stainless mugs, some cups, and even found some throwback hats, including my favorite, this waxed canvas. So like and share, be entered to win, and stay tuned for more.